Have you ever asked yourself, why the am I still broke? Because I have asked myself that question a million times. And the way I look at it, I guess it really depends on what your definition of broke is. Because are you broke, or you're broke? I don't like using the word broke, right? Because I definitely believe that our language is powerful and there's a lot of definitions of being broke when it comes to money. You can be broke in spirituality, you can be broke in your health, you can be broke in your mindset, but I'm referring to being broke and not having enough income coming in. As an entrepreneur, I have probably invested and lost thousands, not probably, let me take that back. I have lost. I have lost and have invested in many, many things. And I have lost a lot of money investing in a lot of things. But the one thing that I do know is that I have to take the risk because I feel like that's how I'm built. And if you are built the same way, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. And then I know you've asked yourself, of all the things that I've done, of all the mentorships that I've had, of all the courses that I've had, of all the things that I've done to build wealth, to build relationships with people, community, money, businesses, things, all of every, everything. Why the am I still broke? Well, I don't have the exact answer, but I will tell you from my lens the reason why you may be feeling like you're still broke. I know people talk about the power of manifestation. I know they talk about visualization and not working harder for needing and having the money that you want and the dreams that you desire. And while I feel and I know that all of that is true, the reality is that sometimes the reality hits harder than what it is that you want to manifest, and it gets a little bit difficult to push beyond what you're not able to see to really connect with the vision that you want. By the way, my name is Tamoa Danielle. I'm a financial therapist. I'm also a mental health clinician. I'm also an entrepreneur that has just taken the leap over the last few years because I truly decided that I wanted to go beyond the programming of what I was taught in school, of the people around me, of the things that I saw, because I knew that there was more. This journey of wanting to attain more. And when I say attain more, I'm not just talking about money, of course. It's not about, for me, it's not about attaining more so that I can buy more in terms of collecting material items. My thought process is always, the more I have, the more I can do, the more I can help myself, my family, and other people. And I'm not going to lie to you. This journey of self discovery, this journey of feeling like I know that I'm built for more, has been, let's see, it has been exhilarating. It has been um, sometimes just feeling like you're losing your mind, like you're absolutely about to go crazy, especially when you look around you and there's not many people or anyone doing it that you really know in terms of like your family and close friends. And I know that's why people go into communities, right? That's why we need mentorship, because we need to connect to other people that are doing the same thing. We need that community. We need those bonds and we need those relationships. But the ups and the downs of the journey to attain more, I finally realized that it started with what I wanted to create, what I truly, truly felt like people needed, how I through my own discovery of myself, have realized that I am the person that can solve the problems that I'm having. So if I can solve the problems that I'm having, then maybe perhaps I can help other people solve the problems and the issues that they're having when it comes to their financial mindset, when it comes to the power of the relationship of money that we carry from basically the time that we are born. And the one thing that I have realized in all of the investments and all of the mentorships and all of the things that went great and all of the things that went south is that no matter how many communities I go in, no matter how much I invest in myself through mentorship or through other things that I feel like will have an infinite return on my money, the one thing that I really wasn't looking at and really truly investing in when we say, oh, we're going to invest in ourselves, we're going to invest in ourselves by going into mentorship and communities and da 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 da. And it's great, right? Because you align with some great people. But I wasn't truly investing in me and looking at the power that I have, the things that I already created, the things that really resonate with me, the things that I want to really, really do to help solve people's problems, because I was so sick and tired of being sick and tired of being broke, of feeling stuck, of not understanding what was going on in the world around me, because they said I could go to school, I can, you know, basically get all these degrees and do all these things. And then I will have this aha moment and everything will be great. And I will have the white picket fence and I will have the perfect this and the American dream and all these things. Then I realized, oh my God, this is not true. I literally was working for the federal government and I realized I am so grateful to be here. I worked very hard. I love what I do. It's so wonderful. But I know that there is something else that I am built to do. But I didn't know. I didn't know where I was supposed to go with this. This journey has taken me on the ride of my life. It has taken me on the ride of my life. And through all of this journey that I know will have an infinite return, and that is in everything, not just money, but in relationships and business and all of the things that I know that God wants me to create. I know that it all truly lies in me. I know what it feels like to feel like, well, I don't have the strategy. I don't understand social media. I don't, um, I don't, I don't even know how to create an LLC. I don't know how to do any of those things, but guess what? It's okay because everything is there for you to learn. And you know what? You don't have to invest a lot of money to find out how to do those things. In my head, I just wanted to be in the right rooms, which is important to get the right information. And it's really exciting and it's really exhilarating and it can be very motivating. But at the end of the day, when you're sitting in this empty room and it's just you really realize it's just me. All of those people that were in the room are not here with me. So what do I want to do? I cannot constantly compare myself to other people because when it's just you in the room, you're looking through all your notes from the conference weekend or the great conference day, and you have all of this information. And for me, it was great, but it also seemed like it was overwhelming. And it also seemed like, where do I start? And it also seemed like, oh my God, while I saw these speakers, they had all this information. It can get exhausting because you're looking for yourself in the dynamic of everything that's going on. And you're like, what was it that I was supposed to be doing in the first place for my business? What is it that I wanted to create? I can't talk for everybody, but at least I feel like that was what was going on with me. And kind of like the shiny object syndrome, when you have all of these different things that are great, and you want to go here and you want to go here, and it deviates you from the path, and all of these different things. And where I am now on this journey is I'm grateful for all of the pieces of information that I've gotten, all of the mentorship and the fabulous mentors that I've had. Um, all of that, the community, the people that I've met, none of that can get taken away from this journey. And it was all needed. But the person that I needed the most was me. The person that I needed to believe in the most, way more than the people that are standing on stages in front of me, was me. I am on this journey of really discovering, after these few years of entrepreneurship and wanting all the things and doing all the things, is really figuring out what I want now. What is it that I started with, that basic thought, that drive, that just inner knowing that I was supposed to be here? What does here look like for me? Because at the end of the day, I'm going to connect to get the money, but what is it that I really want? And it's okay that, I started out thinking I was going to buy up all the commercial real estate in the world. And that, it went from there to, owning a credit repair business because I knew I was great at credit and I didn't know I could automate the thing, to understanding business funding, to then realizing that I can shift being a clinical mental health therapist to becoming a financial therapist, and really understanding the mindset around money based on how I grew up, and really understanding that that's how other people grew up, and this is why we're facing these challenges, and our mindset around money, and going through all these emotions and behaviors and all of these things. But now I'm here, and there is a calling, and there is a knowing, and there is a purpose to the reason why I am here. And I decided I can't let my YouTube go. Like, what am I doing? Through my experience, I know that there is an audience, there is a collective that needs me just as much as I need me. And it's not about having it all together. It's not about having it all right. It's not about being perfect. It's about creating something for all of us as a collective to be able to learn from, for us to be able to work through these kinks. So I can help guide you through a lot of the things that I realized weren't necessary on this journey. It was helpful, and clearly I needed to do it, because I asked myself, well, why did I have to go and spend all this money on this? And da, da, da? Because it really wasn't quite about me, but I feel like it truly was to help other people get to where they needed to get to faster. And so now I really have just decided to let go. Just really decided to let go, to do the thing that I was designed to do. And that is to help people rewire their mindset and their nervous system, as I continually rewire mine when it comes to money, when it comes to what it is that we are supposed to be building, what it is that God put in that heart of yours to be able to be unleashed, to be able to walk in your divinity and your sovereignty, to know that that purpose or purposes, whatever aligns with you is what it is that you are supposed to be doing in this exact moment, and that we cannot bring the past with us, and we don't know what the future is going to be like, but that we can operate in the present moment, regulated, excited, happy about who we are, loving ourselves, knowing our self worth, even though life comes at us like a fast moving train every single day, that we are still grateful that we were on the wake up list and that we have more to do each and every day. So that's why I'm here. And I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. I know it's, I'm not doing this the way that that I was taught with all of my YouTube education and all of my social media content education. I know that, the hook it's supposed to be here in the middle, and you're not supposed to say subscribe to my channel and all of these things. But at this point, I'm over it. Subscribe to my channel. Yes, I have services. Yes, I help people build roadmaps for their mindset, for their business, to build their business. Yes, I help people with their credit. Yes, I do all of those things. And I would love to help you with all of that if you're ready. But come to me if you're ready for the real stuff. Like, I don't have, like, I'm not one of those cookie cutter people. I don't do all the courses and things and, oh, you're going to make $1 million. Like, I don't have time for that. I'm going to be honest. This is not for the weak. And when I say weak, I'm not talking about as in a weak person. I'm talking about as in your mindset when it comes to honoring you, because we don't have time to be weak when it comes to loving ourselves and believing in ourselves and knowing our self worth. Because this journey, you are going to look at yourself butt ass naked. You're going to look at yourself with the most transparency, the most everything. This is the biggest baby you've ever given birth to. And it takes a while for the baby to grow. It takes a while to give birth to the baby. So there's no time for weakness in that. There is time for honoring yourself. There is time to forgive yourself. There is even time where you may just have to just sit and just really decide and work through what it is that you need. It's not about go, 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 work, work, work. It really is about the deeper inner knowing of what you want and what you want to build for yourself in your life, because this is the life that we're presently in. And there's so many things that are going to come your way outside of your business and outside of what it is that you want, that you have no control over. So buckle up if you're ready, and let's go on the ride of your life. And always remember that you are your greatest value and you are your greatest asset. Take care.